Okay, guys, we're back for today's WFAA Academy session with Counselor Zariah Holmes from Dallas's Sunset High School. You guys know what time it is. It is Guidance Counselor Thursdays. And Zariah, we're talking career planning. Very important, especially to start at a younger age. Is one of the most important steps in a young person's life, but it can be overwhelming to some people. So what resources are out there to help students?
One of the best resources that anybody has is the school counselor. At any of the levels, elementary, middle, and high school, you have the counselor to help you out with career choices. So in elementary school, I know the counselors concentrate on exposing the students into the different career fields, and they have dress up day, they have speakers coming in. At the middle school, they do the same thing. At the high school, we do the same thing. We also have career interest inventories that can be made in middle and high school, middle schoolers, so that they can choose a pathway for high school and maybe explore something they're interested in. We also do college visits, so the parents can also do that, take them on college visits and expose them to the different educational opportunities that are in the different fields. There are some internships out there. The counselors have information on that, magnet programs, or even choice school programs that the students early on can start choosing from elementary to middle, and even from middle to high school, so that they can explore different pathways.
Well, I want to go back to the resources question. I want to talk more about what if, and I know this doesn't happen in Dallas ISD because all of the guidance counselors are amazing. However, when I was in school, you know, it was sometimes difficult to get advice from the counselors because they were overwhelmed with so many students. So what other resources are available, not just within the school? Is there anything that students can, you know, seek out themselves? I don't know what their family situations are. Any other resources out there that they can look into?
In high school, in addition to counselors, we have other community resources that we use, and the students communicate with them. And it's kind of like a partnership between school and community. We have alumni that come and speak to students about different careers. We try to get mentors that have attended the school, so they look like the students. They went through what the students are going through now, so they can help each other out and create a good relationship so that they can be exposed to the different careers out there. So we have partnerships, and that's why I mentioned the counselor, because as counselors, we know things out there that can work, and we know that there's a lot to do with children in school, but we also have the resources. So all we have to do is just ask, and we're here to help.
Okay. Talk to us about magnet schools. You kind of alluded to this a little earlier. What students would benefit from that type of a learning environment?
So in a magnet school, what magnet schools and even choice schools, they have specific pathways assigned to each school. For example, here in Dallas ISD, we have very different pathways. You know, everybody knows Booker T is fine arts, and then you have Townview with the different schools in engineering and social work. So if the student can choose a pathway early on and try to explore that pathway, maybe they realize, definitely this is what I'm passionate about, this is what I love, and this is what I see myself doing for the next 30 years. Or they can say, I like it, but I'm not really sure, so maybe I need to explore something else, instead of waiting until they are in college or after they have graduated high school and have no idea what they want to do with their life.
That is so true, because when you get to college, that money starts adding up. If you start switching the majors and all of that kind of stuff, it can be a difficult situation to put yourself in. So Zariah Holmes from Dallas's Sunset High School, our guidance counselor this Thursday. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, you can find this information and all of our WFAA Academy lessons on our website and app. All you got to do is text the word Academy to 214-977-6028. You'll get a link that will take you straight to the story with all of those details.